One eternity later.
Alright guys, so it's been about a year and a half since that clip that you guys just saw. I was racing my Vette and boom, clutch grenaded, grinding, popping, all of that nasty noise. So here I am on the way to my mom's place. That's where the car's at right now. I'm finally gonna, start working on it again. And I need to get this car finished. I mean, I want to drive it so bad. So here's a video. It's gonna be a two-part video. Here's the first part where I'm gonna start actually working on it. All right, we're gonna get some work done on the Vette today. I really been meaning to get out here. It's at my parents' place. I've been meaning to get out here and try to work on it because I do really want to drive this dang thing. But laziness gets the best of me, and then I don't come out here. I don't want to make the drive sometimes. I did get this tool, so hopefully it makes it a little bit easier to get that pilot bearing out. I'll have to see how that goes. It's pretty much the only goal is getting the pilot bearing out and then getting the new one in. That's like one of the hardest things, so I'll go ahead and try that out. All right, so under the vehicle now. This clutch grenaded, so literally the bell housing, all of it just kind of blew up, I guess. I mean, it tore up into pieces. Luckily, nothing was damaged. You can see like a little bit of a scrape up there. And then the loom, the harness loom over there got like scratched up, but none of the wires got damaged. But like I said, the main goal is getting that pilot bearing out. I'm gonna see if I can get that out without struggling too much here. Even when I get the clutch on, I couldn't get this exhaust unhooked, so I had to cut it. So even then, I'm kind of like, even when I do get it done, I still have to go figure out what I'm gonna do with the exhaust. I guess I'll have to weld it or buy some new headers or something, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get that out. Let's see here. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain, I can already tell. All right, so I got the puller in there now. I got it, tightened down here. It's kind of loosened up now. I got it tightened up here, and I think I twist this here, and then that's kind of what like pulls it. I'm gonna loosen it a little bit just to tighten it down as much as I can with the socket. Hopefully this thing makes it easy to get this out, because I'm really not looking forward to, smacking this thing and putting bread in it and all that shit. I'm not really interested in doing all that, so hopefully this gets it right out. All right, so I'm still here trying to get this pilot bearing out. At this point, all of the little bearings that are inside here are just freaking coming apart and falling out. I can't get a good grip on it, but I mean, I'm gonna just have to keep trying, honestly. I mean, I'm getting nowhere, if I'm being honest. It hasn't even moved like at all. It's still flush, but I don't know. I can feel inside there, so I feel like I can get it, but at the same time, it's like I don't know what I'm gonna do any different. This thing, it's supposed to go all the way to the back. I don't know if you can see this. Sorry, the camera's all messed up. This is supposed to go all the way to the back and kind of open up against that bearing, as you can see. Been at this for like at least an hour. I've gotten nowhere. All right, I'm gonna get back to it and see if I can hopefully get this out now. Coming out now. Finally, I've used a slide hammer. I've used everything, but I used one of these also. Now the one that I have is Cornwell. This one's a snap-on, so looks like I'll be buying snap-on from now on. I put a lot of heat on it. I mean, by a lot of heat, I mean a lot of heat. I put a lot of heat on this thing and sprayed it with what's it called? What the heck is that called? Where is it? Got it right here. PB Blaster. So, yeah, I tried WD-40 too, but just gotta keep twisting this dang thing. Oh yeah, dude, it's literally coming out. I've been at this thing for weeks, believe it or not, you know what I mean? When I post this video, you're gonna see, you know, short clips, but I've been over here for weeks trying to get this thing out of here. Well, that's it. I'm gonna just go ahead and keep backing it out, and dude, this thing might get fixed soon. Super excited about this, really. Feel like I can sleep comfortably now. It's a pain in the ass doing this on the ground, but it's out. Here's my pilot bearing. It's got some pretty bad grooves in there, but anyways, it's finally out. I had to heat it up for like 30 minutes, like straight, just holding it there, and then I sprayed all that PB Blaster and let it cool down, used the slide hammer, and just repeated that process. And then I ended up just I used, well, I guess I showed you guys earlier, but I used that snap-on, kind of like a jaw puller. So yeah, I was able to get it out finally. Now I can actually start putting the clutch in, and I won't have to stare at this thing here much longer. I'm actually really excited to start driving this again. Look, it's like a perfect day. Could only imagine if I had it right now, it would have been nice. What's up, dog? All right, guys, so with that pilot bearing finally out of there, never been so happy in my life. I went to go get a new rear main cover because I hear that these can crack or whatever. Anyways, I mean, I'm in here, might as well change the rear main seal, right? Because I'm not doing this job ever again. It's way too much. So anyways, I'm getting this out right now. Probably gonna need both hands to get it out, but I'll pull it out and then I'll show you guys, and then we'll kind of look at it, see if it was, I know it for sure was leaking. Oh, there it is. It for sure was leaking because I could kind of see the oil around it. So it wasn't a bad leak by any means, but at least, you know, whatever. I'm gonna change it out because why the hell not? Oh, wow. You know, it actually looks great, honestly. But like I said, I was in there. God, I feel like an old man. I was in there, so I figured I might as well change it out. And plus, Advanced Auto, again, since they're closing down, I was able to get this for, I believe, $7. It's usually like 80 bucks, so I mean, I'd be pretty stupid to just like not change it. Dang, man, I can't believe I'm this far on the Vette. Like, it's just been, and I don't have my tripod or anything, so I can't hold it right, but it's just been so long. I mean, so long that it's been sitting here, and I didn't think I was ever gonna get anywhere with it, because I just couldn't get that pilot bearing out. But now I got the rear main cover out. I'm gonna put the new one in. I'm gonna start getting the clutch in there, and then tomorrow, I mean, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna continue busting my ass on this until it's done, or else it's just gonna sit here forever. Okay, so with the surface all cleaned up, I was looking at this, you know, because I knew, actually I didn't know, but it for sure sounds like it's got a cam in it. It sounds pretty aggressive. And now looking at that, I don't think that's stock. Now I can look up the numbers that are on there and see what this is. Anyways, and I also looked in these holes just to kind of see how it looked in there. And it looks really good. You know, I was kind of worried because it sat for so long. Let's see if I can get a look in there. It sat for so long, so I was just kind of concerned. But everything looks really, really good. I mean, it looks brand new in there. It does have 56, you know, original 1,000 miles, so I didn't expect it to be too bad. But yeah, it's still really cool to be able to see in there just a little bit. Anyways, I'm gonna get the cover back on and then start with the flywheel, then clutch and pressure plate. All right, we got the rear main cover on now. It's pretty self-explanatory. You get it pushed on there, and start tightening down your bolts, kind of like in a zigzag pattern, just to make sure it goes down evenly. Do not forget these bottom bolts. Okay, there is 2 bolts that go through the bottom. Do not forget those. You want to make sure those go in, and do not forget it when taking the old one out, because that's just going to cause problems. You're going to break it. But anyways, it's in now. I'm going to go ahead and get my pilot bearing in. I've got it in the freezer, so now this is the part that's making me a little bit nervous. So pilot bearing is in the freezer. I'm going to get ready to bang that in there right now. Pilot bearing from the freezer. Oh God, that's cold. We got the right socket to bang it in there. See if it's just about perfect right there. I'm gonna get that in. All right, guys, it's just me, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to record this. Pilot bearing. Let's see. No. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to get off the camera for this, but I need to get this on there. All right, guys, so pilot bearing is in. Got my rear main cover in. This is it. I mean, this is where my video is pretty much gonna cut out. This is more than enough for me. I am so happy that this is what happened today. You know, I don't need to have the whole clutch in there yet or nothing. This pilot, I almost feel like I'm dreaming. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It sounds stupid, because that pilot bearing was such a pain, and now the new one is in, covers on. It looks nice back here. Like, I'm gonna have my flywheel in tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, this is where this video ends. Tomorrow I'm gonna be working on it again. Flywheel, you know, clutch, pressure plate, all that stuff's gonna go on, and hopefully even start getting the transmission in. And then I got other things I got to do, like, for example, how to cut my exhaust to get it off, because these clamps were just so, you know, just dumb crap that I had to deal with just to get to where I'm at here right now. Even though this video kind of sucked, I mean, really all I did is try to get that dang pilot bearing out the entire video. But thank you guys for watching, and again, please like and subscribe, shoot a comment.